Hey y'all, it's me, Niecy Lynn. This is the 1st of March, 2024, and I know I sound like I have a 2-pack-a-day habit. I don't, but it certainly sounds like it and it feels like it. I'm gonna do a video visit with the doctor this afternoon. This has been going on all week and I just have not got better, but I've had no fever. It's just congestion, head congestion, cough, chest congestion, fatigue, but no fever. So, and the tree pollen is up right now and it usually tries to kill me. I really think cedar trees are probably some alien species that came from another planet, took up root here, and they're not strong enough to completely eradicate us. But they just keep trying. And on some of us, like me, they get pretty close. So I have been on 24-hour allergy pill, 24-hour allergy nose spray, a 12-hour cough med twice a day, and a cough suppressant pill every 3 times a day. So, and no better. So, and that's what the doctor put me on last time this happened. And this has been going on since Sunday. I started feeling bad Sunday. I had to leave school early on Tuesday. I felt so bad, but I left about an hour early. We had the kids down for their rest and everything, but I don't know. This is ridiculous. And I'm over it. So over it. But other than that, we've had, Daddy got good reports this week. They did his scans. All his scans came back good. They did find pneumonia in one lung. So they're getting him some meds for that. My friend Susu's husband, Chris, had his heart surgery. It went great. They got to see their grandbabies. The pictures were fabulous, and I was so happy for that. And so he got to go into his surgery happy and feeling better. Because I was going over there on Friday. After I filmed last Friday, I went over there. I went by to see Mama. She was playing bingo when I got there. And she said, "What, do we need to leave?" I said, "No, Mom, I'll just sit here with you while you play." And it's funny. I mean, Alzheimer's is just such a strange thing. Because the lady would call the number and she would pull down her window, right? Because they have the ones with just the pull down windows. So she would pull down her window, but she would never realize it when she bingoed, when she had the line across all the way down. I didn't tell her. She was just happy playing, and as long as she's happy, I'm happy. I didn't tell her. But what was funny was there was another lady sitting at the table. And if that lady wouldn't completely clear her card. Now, my mama, who don't know, she bingoed, okay? But she did know that other lady's business. You need to clear your card. She said, open your windows. You got to clear all those. I was dying. It's just so funny, the things that still work and the things that don't work at all. So, and I'm sorry, there will be continual nose wiping. So if you can't take that, we're just going to have to part ways today, I guess, because it is a continual thing. But because I didn't feel good, I was just all over the place stitching, and I just let myself be like a maniac and just go all over the place. And Norma, I do hope your day got better after last week. And yes, Debbie 4559 Quaker and motif samplers, they are good because you can feel like you get little mini finishes as you go. And that's the way I feel like when I do a sampler, when I work through a section, I feel like, oh, okay, I got to finish. So I just grabbed the cover photo is me holding on my project bags because I just went and got things and just worked on like a maniac. Whatever I wanted to do this week, whatever I wanted to do, I just let myself do. We will start off with my C.O. Henderson. It is my first whip this week. It is by Violets and Verses. It's a little Scottish sampler. It's what, 92 by 167. So cute. I did get a pretty decent amount. I didn't think I got a ton, and then I saw my picture of it last week when I was doing comments, and I was like, well, you did make fairly decent progress. So I guess that's another thing I've encouraged y'all to do that I'm going to remind y'all about is take you some progress pics. When you put a project down, you know, if you work on, you know, some of us work on one thing a day or whatever, take you a pic, and then when you go back, you'll be like, oh my goodness, look at me. So now I will say, I'm just using my sampler palette that I use of colors, and so none of these are the colors on here. But you can see that she put one in the center and one here, and then she didn't have room to finish her last one. I got to tell you, that kind of got my goat. So I had to kind of finagle it around. And I managed to wiggle it around and get them all three in. So I was happy about that. And the colors are there. Maybe that's a better, where you can see the colors better. So you can just barely get them up against the line here and here. They just barely fit. If you do this green piece and center this one, then you can come off this one right on the side and you can get them all three in there. Let me move my drink. There we go, baby. You can see better that those just barely go in there. But it is so cute. And sorry, y'all, I'm all shaky. All hooked up on allergy meds. But I have loved stitching this, so I didn't even have my bottom border closed in this last week. So all three of the borders are done except for the little flowers. They have little flowers on each one of these little stems right here. So probably this weekend when we're watching something on TV, I'll go back and add all the little blooms on there, because you can see she has little blooms on each part of the stem there all the way around. So she is so cute. I'm loving her. And like I said, I've realized when I looked at the picture that I'd made a pretty decent progress this week. I told y'all I really like the way the chart reads. It's easy to read. It's easy to see. It's nice stiff paper. So this was a first for me for Violets and Verses. This was my first time I've stitched anything of hers, but I did like it a lot. I just saw it when I went in my LNS, the Stitch Niche, which is right there. I hope y'all got your pre-orders in for Nashville Market. I did. I called the Stitch Niche and put in part of my order, and then I called Shelly and had her get me a few things from Just Stitch and Ink up in Strongville. I love me some Shelly, and I haven't been talking to her lately, and that's my bad. And so I messaged her and got her to pick me up a few things. So just supporting LNS. It's just nice to have a brick and mortar store to go to. And some of you don't have one. And in fact, Quarter Shop's great. 123 Stitch is great. Now they say that 123 Stitch says they'll open a storefront at some point. But if you have an LNS, or it's just nice to have somebody to call and ask and things and talk to. And one of the things I ordered made me so sad, and I can't remember the name of it. I think it was by Little Stitch Girl. But she had a sampler that I thought was so cute that was sold to her as an antique, and it was not. And so she had to pull the chart, and that made me sad for her. So I hated hearing that, but they did tell me that in my LNS. So that's another thing, things like that you can find out by talking to people at your LNS. Maybe I should have left this fan on. I'm getting cold. That you don't, that you just can't, because I wouldn't have known. But when I asked for it, she said, oh, I don't think that one's available. Let me be sure I'm thinking the right one. And she came back on and told me that they had found out that it was not an antique that she'd reproduced, that it was still by somebody that was still, had it or whatever. So that made me sad. But it was beautiful. It was a beautiful piece. So this is C.O. Henderson, 1841. And I am clipping right on along with it. And I love it. It will go on my family sampler wall in there, in the office. But that one I worked on this weekend. I think we had Catch one day this weekend. We did. And then he was here with me on Monday. Here, neither one felt very good on Monday. So we didn't play quite as hard as we usually do. But he always makes me happy being here. He's my sweet boy. Okay, that is my finish. We'll do It Last. That's Lucy V. Moore. Oh my goodness. Let's see what else we got here. I'm telling y'all, I just got a pile of stuff and a big mess. And oh, and Lori, my red bed trees are budding out there and making me so excited. The kids got them for me last year. I asked for them for my birthday and Mother's Day combination because trees are expensive. And they got them for me and had them planted. And I love red bud trees. I don't know if everybody has those everywhere. Do y'all have those everywhere? Okay, why is I don't know where my needlebook is. It goes in there. This is my Santa's Night Tree by Hello from Liz Matthews. I love it. I got the kit with the jingle ball. It came packaged beautifully. I got it out. I hadn't been working on it, and I thought it's gonna get to be Christmas, and you're not gonna have that finished. You're gonna be sad, and y'all know I don't like to be sad. So I got it out and made a little progress. Now it does look a little tricky, but when you can go all the way across, if you can find your rhythm for the plaid. And so that's what I did the other day. I just found me some system going and got a little bit more of my plaid done. This is one of the ones that Patty Pan and I got. Hey, Patty Pan, at the Jingle Ball. And did. And I loved it. So if I was smart, I would put this right here so you could see it. Once I get the plaid done, everything else will be super fast. But the plaid is solid and adorable. So there we are, and there we are. You see both of those? So I got some more done. This is a Fabric Flare Fairy Dust Linen. Sorry, y'all. That's so awful. It's beautiful. I can see it, which I couldn't see the other beautiful piece I had, which was more like this color that Patty Pan got, and I could not see it. It was beautiful, but I could not see it. Just saved my life. So this one is fun. It's going to be fun with the little snowflakes, and I just love it. I cannot wait to have it finished. It'll be my first tree. I know a bunch of y'all have done a lot of Liz Matthews trees, and they're so cute. But this will be my first one. and I love it. But the colors are so pretty. That red is not picking up as red as it is, but oh well. So I worked across the bottom and then a little bit more on the red over here. Now what I will do when I finish with this one, I will send it to the next person, and if they want this beautiful piece, it can go on with it. I will just send this with the pattern, and if the next person wants to use it, they can. I just can't see it. I love it, but I cannot see it at all. It just... I used to could see the black and everything, but as I've got older, I just can't see it good. It's so sad. But this thing is adorable. Love the little cardinals, little reindeer and the Santa. So if anybody hasn't started this for next year, you really should. You really, really should. So cute. Let's see, what else? Oh, Kisha, thank you for being so sweet about my hair. I do like the color, and it's a good thing because it won't take dye. It will not hold the dye no matter what. The most we were able to get it to start lasting was 3 weeks, and then it would just all be gone. So there's no use in me not liking it because this is the color it's going to be. Evidently, this is the color it wants to be, and it does not care what I want at all. So, there it is. What else? Phyllis Parsons, thank you so much. I can never have enough friends. She says she'd be my best friend. Well, let me tell you, being my best friend is a full-time job, Phyllis. There is a whole army. There's a whole army of folks trying to be my friend. And it takes all of them. I'm going to tell you, I ain't going to joke. I am a handful. I am a handful. It's always something with me. But Susie said, she told Chris, she said, you know, she's my Donna. Like on Suits, Harvey's Donna. She said, she's my Donna. Well, Susu has been there through every event in my life. Good, bad, or indifferent. Every time. She's always been there. She's driven. She's gone long ways. She's driven me. She's always. Always, always. So I will check on her and Chris this afternoon. His heart surgery went well. Like I said, they're back home. But of course, yesterday I came home and just fell out. I made it to the end of the day, and that was as good as it got. Oh no, I need a longer board. Well, what now? Okay, let's think creatively here. Okay, there's a little bit more room this way, so we'll go this way with it. Very unconventional, but it works. Because it gives us a tad more room down here. It ain't gonna make it to the end though. I guess at some point I need to make myself a longer board. I don't often have pieces that are much longer than this though. But, so this is my Christmas Rules by Primrose Cottage Stitches. I'm getting so close. I love this. And I did switch some of this up. And then I'll be changing it to, because today's March 1st, so I'll be changing to my spring. But here is my Welcome Winter by the Drawn Thread, which I see now is hanging crooked. Here is my Little House Needleworks Winter ABCs. This is Little House. I think it's called the North Wind. I love this one. I think I finished it last year. It's kind of been hidden back there. But it is gorgeous. And the cover photo does not do it justice. The cover photo does not show near how beautiful this thing is. It is so pretty. And I have loved it out after Christmas. It kind of got to get a little bit of show off time. And then that is Simply Winter by the Drawn Thread, I think. And I've done a couple of those that go on the back of that little doll chair thing. So this, my Winter ABCs is stitched on, somebody asked me the last time I showed it, Coffee something by Stitch Me. And it is very beautiful fabric. Let me see if I can grab it without falling off the stool. And it looks, I love it on here. See if I can get it like this so you can see. And I just love it. Oh, I've got a little boogered up place right there. I need to take care of that. It's just on an old shutter. And you can see I have it just hooked on here with the things you get on your coffee filter. You know your coffee filter is your coffee beans. There you go. So that will go, this will go on the other shutter. I have 2 of those because it was, you know, like one piece or whatever. So I will finish this one and I think it may fit on there. If not, we will have to find another plan. But I changed up, none of these are the called for colors. I didn't do gray, I did kind of a beige. And so some of my things I changed that were white, I've changed to gray. The hat, you can't see, has little fuzzy, shiny on it, but you can see it really good in real life. Christmas rules, deck the halls, drink hot chocolate, hang your stockings, build a snowman, and then I finished Spread Joy this week. And it is so cute. There you go. Maybe they're showing up a little bit there. The snowflakes and these, and then I started on the little hat for the snowman that says go sledding. So then I just have go sledding and believe are all I have left, and I've started the hat for go sledding. So this one will be getting done. I can have it FFO'd and ready to put out next year. That'll be so exciting. I love to have new pieces to put out and show. I know some of y'all are like process stitchers. You just like to stitch for the process. I'm a project stitcher. I like to finish the project and have it displayed and stuff. So this piece is adorable. I did order their 4th of July rules, which is one of the Nashville Market pieces I ordered. So that'll be coming in. I don't think it'll be here by next week's video. It might be. I can't remember what day is market day at the Stitch Niche. They have a special day that we all go get our stuff. And pick it up. So I'm super excited because and of course, it's not that we don't have things to stitch, but we want new things. So it is so cute. I have just loved this. So that one got some good attention this week. And then one day, what was I doing? I went to get something and they're in my stitching bag stack. And I remembered that I hadn't stitched on any of my fall pieces in a little bit. These guys go in here. So I grabbed that bag to have a look in there. because I'd set it down when I started Christmas stitching and just let it sit. Because I told you I would grab some more fall things that are kind of a little bit after Halloweeny and on to Thanksgiving and all this. And so I grabbed out, now I told y'all I put this down because I messed it up, and I've just decided to just go on with it. This is Autumn Spice by Little House. Like this. And somehow or the other, I still have not figured out what I did or how I did it or what. My center emblem is off. I don't know. I don't know, and I don't think I'm going to worry about it. I'm just gonna go ahead and put the little flowers around here. So I finished off this bottom parts. This is finished. I did some more up the sides. I did these. This is on Wednesday, I think, when I felt really bad. And so it was nice just to pick something up I hadn't seen in a while. It's really cute. Like I said, I don't know how in the world I got off center, but I did. Drastically. But I'm just not going to be worried about it. Oh my gosh, why didn't I put the clip on there? But it's super cute. And I wanted to use this taupe gingham piece, and so I like that on there. I don't think I have any of the call fors. I'm just using something similar to it, which is fine. But I did get a little bit more on it. I hope maybe I can finish it this weekend, so I can not have to think about that one. And then, what else did I find in this? I found that Ever So Grateful was laying in there finished. I believe this is, oh my gosh, Threadwork Primitives, I believe is what I'm seeing in my head. It's just on a piece of linen that I tea-dyed myself. And what else was in here? Oh, I thought I would start on, I'd finished Mr. Delicious in here. Was also laying in the bag. And I thought that I would pick it up and start Mrs. Delicious. But I fell asleep. So I ain't gonna lie, I fell asleep. And I was listening to an audiobook and fell asleep and was stitching, and I thought, I was just fixing to start it, and I said, oh. So that one, I thought I was gonna start on and I didn't, and then I have this guy in here that did not get touched. Uh-oh. The little pilgrim angel is in there, and then the other one is in here that I didn't touch it this week, but it's in here to do, is give thanks for this day. So I just gathered up, the threads are in here and everything for me to get these done, because I wanted some more new pieces to leave out after, because I do have the gap. I know a lot of y'all take down your Halloween and go straight into your Christmas. I don't normally do that. I normally have a gap. So I pulled this out and got a little bit of work done on Autumn Spice, even though I didn't feel very good. I got that going this week. And then somewhere I have my finish. I did finish Hop On In. I did not get it FFO'd. I did not even, and in this bag, see, I have, like, these are the 3 that go with Autumn Spice. And so Little House Needleworks Autumn Spice is on the tag, and 32 count Murano taupe check. So if you put that on there and drop it in the bag together, This is Lady Stitch's Mr. and Mrs. Delicious on 28 count mushroom. So the threads are in here. So this is my this is my fall bag, and I love it. And I think I have a note in here who sent it to me, but I won't try to dig it out right now. But I love it. I love the bags y'all sent me. Patty Penn has sent me bags. Wendy sent me bags. Oh my gosh, so many of y'all have sent me bags, and I love them, and I use them. Lucy V. Moore, I didn't get my fabric cut or anything to start her this week. I did not have the brain space, let's be honest. My head was just not here at all. Now, here she is. And y'all, if you think I have found those where I put those buttons yet, you think again. Because I still ain't seeing them. I know they're right here in front of my face. But if you think I can see them anywhere. The only other thing in this bag is my Summer Arbor. I think maybe Sally sent it. Sally or Nancy. Nancy maybe sent it. One of y'all sent it and had us start on it. And I had worked on it some. It's in this bag. I've made some more progress on it. I would like to have it finished for summer. It's beautiful. There's one for each season, but it is beautiful and has all the fun specialty stitches that I love. And so I have, what, 3 trees? There are 3 trees and 4 trees to go, and then just the border. So, I mean, it's not halfway, but it's not bad. But it should all be here in this bag together. That one I am doing with the silks because they were started with them. And I just ordered some, and I'm just going with it as close enough. But I do not know what I did with the beads. I have the little buttons that say hop, just like this. But even if I'd have found them, I would not have tried to FFO that this week. I just don't. I can't think on all this much medicine. Let's see if I'm smart. I can go here with this. Just like this. It didn't. This one was such a fast finish, and it's so cute. It is so cute. I encourage everybody to stitch this because it's adorable. Even if you can't see on black. See, here it is on black, and it's so cute. I can't see the black good. This is on a piece of even weave, and okay, Liz Solace asked about my Rit dyeing. This is with some Dove Gray, I think, Dove or Pearl Gray and black. And so I get little Tupperware containers or jars, whichever, and I put the dye in there and shake it up. And then crunch up my fabric and dunk it down in there. And shake it around and shake it around and shake it around and let it set a few minutes. And then I take it out and squeeze it out. And then I'll let it kind of dry and see how it's looking. Then I can redunk it in that color, or I can dunk it in the black. And it just gives it a really good mottled effect. Then I just squeeze it out really good, let it dry. And then once it's dry, I rinse it until it's clear. So you can just, like, I'll rinse, so like I get a tub of just like a little, and I mean like a bowl, okay, or bowl or anything. I don't have any big buckets or things like this. I use mason jars and to-go container, you know, the plastic ones like you get Chinese food, like our Chinese food places where we get them. They're black and they have a clear lid. You can order them off Amazon for your weekly meal prep, those kind of things. I use those in jars, and that's all I use to dye in. And I just dump some in there with the water and just do it a couple of times until it get a color kind of I like. I'll do let it dry in between colorings. And then once it's dry the last time and I think I like it, I rinse it in the water, squeeze it out, let it dry. You may have to do that a couple of times to let it get kind of clear, to let the water get clear. And then once it's dry and you press it, it kind of sets the color. It's super easy. Rit dye isn't expensive, and you can practice on scraps. That's what I did. I practiced on some scrap pieces that I had that I didn't, wasn't going to use. And so I just practiced on a couple of those to see how things turned out. Or buy a really cheap piece of fabric at Joann's doesn't carry it anymore. They may carry Ada. Hobby Lobby still has. If you use Ada because you can do Ada or even weave or things like that. Buy a piece that's, $5 or $6 and cut it into 4 pieces or something and try it in a couple of different, combinations to get what you want. This yellow here, this is it, yeah. This one, I didn't have a piece this color, so I just dyed it myself. I think this is yellow and black. So it's yellow with a bit of black in it. And then I re-dyed it in black or brown one, like this. So I just keep dunking until I get the color I want. Because I don't want to buy a big piece of something this color. I mean, I am not stitching a whole lot of stuff on something that color, let's be honest. And so, if it's a little something, I just use a piece of something I have and just, make it do. And it works out great. So I hope that helps. The Rit dyes you can get at Joann's, you can get at Hobby Lobby. You can usually get them at the Walmart and the H-E-B grocery store, Kroger. I assume Kroger and H-E-B still have them. They used to. I know Walmart, I saw them when I went and got laundry. It's there by the laundry stuff. And I got something on that aisle a couple of weeks ago, and I saw some there. So you can still get it easily and inexpensively. But this is with my sulky threads. It is so cute. I love those little carrots and those little hot pink berries. Now the hot pink little berry looking things, I did double cross stitches, which are Smyrna crosses, is what I did for the berries. So they looked a little more like berries. I had to change this blue because the light blue it called for, I had it, but it didn't show up good on this fabric. So I changed it to a darker blue. I love that darker blue with a peach or an orange anyway. I love that color combination with hot pink or with peach or orange. So this ticked a lot of boxes for me. Sulkies are just, the one thread over 2. They come on a spool. You can see the year and my initials right there. So I was so excited to have it finished, but I have not felt like trying to get my brain working enough to FFO anything. Let's just be honest with that. I'm barely functioning. I'm functioning, but it's barely. Just barely. Okay. And hello in Liverpool and Joyce in Alberta. She says her pollen is terrible up there too. But L5177, hello in Liverpool. I love hearing from y'all where y'all are at. Tweety, thank you. You're so sweet. And Tanya, I hope your surgery went well. And then I saw on here, comments up from people that I love to hear from and stuff. The other stitchers, pediatric cross stitcher, the happy stitcher, X marks the spot, shingle spring stitcher. Some of y'all, we've been stitching together for a long time. Okay, auto chick. Oh my gosh. Please tell me I know I brought it in here. Where is it? Okay, here it is. Okay, you asked about what lipstick I had on last week. Okay, I had been wearing more of a peach color until last week. I'd got it, and because as you age, I saw something that said you should wear more of a peachy color. My husband just let me know, he just not like it. He does not like it. So I'm like, okay. So until I can get something else, I have on, now this I use a lot. It is a lip plumper. It does kind of tingle because it has ginger in it. It's called Kissio. So I have this on because let's be honest, as we get less new, our lips leave us. They go places where there's a lot more action. I can't say I blame them. There ain't a lot of action around here this week, especially because I would not kiss me for $1 million with sounding like this. Nope. So, they just get thinner. I'm fortunate my mom's family has great lips. And so I did get lips from my mom's family. And my dad's family, they don't have as thick, it's full of lips. Their lips are thinner. And so my sister and I both got more lips from our mom. So that was nice. Because with eyeballs like these, if you don't have no lips, you'd be looking like an alien. Okay? So you need something on the bottom end to balance it out. But until I can go get another color, this is not available anymore. But I put this is in the description box. It's in the drop down. So this is in there, and it's an associate's link to my Amazon where I got it. This is not available anymore. This is Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Lip Stain. Balm Stain, excuse me. The color is Crush Begin. But they don't have it anymore. And look, I'm embarrassed to even show it. I had this during the pandemic. But I didn't have anything. I'd used up some stuff, and that's why I ordered the peach. After I saw they said you should wear something more peachy colored. But my husband let me know he did not like it. He did not like it. He said, well, it's against your rule. And I said, I know. I've always been taught you should match the inside of your lip color. But I just saw this lady, and that's what she said, and I follow her a lot. And he was like, so I did put a link down there to some I'm going to order. I haven't tried it. The CoverGirl, but it looks like it's about this color like this. Let's see, it's about that color, honey. So that's what I was always taught to go for if you want your lip color to look normal on you. To look at the inside of your lip and go for that color. And, but this is embarrassingly old. But I'm full transparency here. That's where we're at. Charles, I do have to say some folks are just fancy, okay? He said his aunt did things sometimes, and it made me laugh. But yeah, some folks just fancy, Charles. That's all there is to it. That is all that there is to it. Who did I miss? I did not watch anything this week because I have just slept. If I didn't, I would just stitch a little bit. My floor had to be mopped. I'm like a weirdo. And my husband, of course, he'll say it's on Catch Allen. He'll say Catch Allen makes the floor sticky. It ain't the baby. It ain't the baby, y'all. It's my husband. The baby sits at the table and eats his food. My husband, however, walks around the house eating stuff. Well, he's 6'4". Them crumbs are falling 6 feet. And he says, I don't drop crumbs. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Everyone does. Yes, you do. And as they fall from 6 feet, just like compound interest, going this way, crumbs is the reverse, going this way. And it is dispersing. It's compound dispensation. And it just... And I couldn't take it. And I felt so bad, but I had to mop. So here I am, and I'm like that lady on the commercial who tells you not to smoke because you have to start making your Thanksgiving dinner in like January and freezing it and stuff, because I'd mop a section of the floor and I'd go lay down. And I'd mop a section of the floor and I'd go lay down. I was like, this is ridiculous. Ridiculous. But like I said, I'm going to tell the doctor this afternoon. My doctor didn't have anything until next week. And by next week, I'll either be better or dead. And so we're going to tell the doc and see if we can get somewhere. I did get some Happy Mail this week from Crystal. There was a package on the porch. I don't remember what day it came, but I felt terrible. And the mailman came up on the porch, and I went out there, and she sent me this sweet card, and and she with flowers on the inside, these beautiful flowers, and I just loved it. And then she sent me, and y'all find things that I have never seen. Y'all kill me. This is so cute. This is Noah's Lodge, and look at him. Look at him. It's Noah in like in an ark that's like a log cabin. Could that get any cuter? Never seen it in my life. My pretty parrot. This is a scissor fob or just a little square thing. This is so cute. Look at that little bluebird. So adorable. She sent some stickers. She sent some magazines. This is by Luminous Fiber Arts. It has these two adorable kitties. These playful cats. So cute. And then we have Coffee First, which I already have in my stash. And y'all are, another one, somebody else said it because y'all stitched it. It's so cute. Coffee First, then the worm. So adorable. Then this magazine has some adorable things in it. The seasonal birdhouses. Y'all know I am a sucker for some birds. The little boy down the street that goes to, his mom teaches at school too. He comes and tells me about, because they have the Martin houses too. And he came in and told me on Tuesday how excited he was because they'd had their first scouts out. I guess that was last week. And so he has been keeping me filled in. How can I show this one? This is a wash line, and it is so adorable in here. Look at that, how cute that is. I love it. Love it. So this is the Cross Stitcher April 2005. But y'all, there are some cute, cute things in here. This little bunny with the eggs. Look at this. The bunny's pulling the fancy egg. How cute is that? So there was adorable, oh, this was just full of adorableness. So thank you so much, Crystal. And I don't know if I remember to grab what shares, where my shares are. We're trying to get my life right here for a minute. Okay, from last week, and I did not get to the mailbox. So no mail went out this week, guys. They probably wouldn't have let me in. Sounded like I do. Roger would have thrown bad fruit at me to get me out the door. Okay, Sarah Lockhart goes to Wileen Moss 4575. Wileen Moss 4575. Hop on in. What did I do with it? Here it is. Goes to Becky. Yes, Becky S. 73.99. Becky S. 73.99. Then Winter Welcome here goes to Welcome to the North Pole. I'm sorry. Lori Miller 1302. Lori Miller 1302. And then the Winter Quaker, so pretty, goes to Lofty Makes. Lofty Makes. And then I know a couple of y'all hollered that and sent me your address from these others here. But like I said, I did not get anywhere to the post office. It was not even a thought this week. So we will do, let me write these down because we know my brain ain't firing on all cylinders today. Coffee First by Luminous Fiber Arts. Use the word coffee. Tell me if you drink coffee or tea. And then this one is, we'll do their kitty cat one too. Use the word cats. Use the word cats for this one if you're interested in that one. So subscribe to the channel, like the video, use the keyword, and then what else do I have here that we can do? This is bird in the hand, heart in the hand. Use the word summer. Hang on, y'all. Use the word summer for this one. So cute. Let's see what else I have here in my stack. This is a Lizzie Kate. Turkey time. Use the word turkey. Use the word turkey if you're interested in this one. It is really cute. Oh my gosh, I should have taken it out of the wrapper. So use the word turkey if you're interested in that one. I'm gonna jump off here. Wait for the teledoc call. Find out what's wrong with me. Hopefully get some different medicine or something. And when I talk to you next Friday, I will hopefully not sound like this. So y'all have a great, happy Friday. Have a great weekend and enjoy your stitching. Bye.